So I heard that you wanted to learn some more Chinese, so let's get started. I have my iPad here, and I prepared a bit of a lesson, but first off, I think we should review some concepts I think are very important, just so you're on track. So, starting off with the tones, we have 4. Depending on how you pronounce a word, like your tone, it can have completely different meanings. So first off here we have a flat tone, so ma, it's going to be very like straight, if you know what I mean. And then there's this one where you kind of go up at the end, so ma. Okay, did you get that? This one here means horse. Ma. Can you repeat after me? Can you just repeat that? Ma. Okay. And then there's one that says, it goes all the way down with your pitch, so ma. Okay. So ma. Okay. That's just a very basic review. We have some basic components over here. 我是他不你. These you will kind of see in the sentences, the phrases, you can add them, and those kind of make up a lot of things. So, but let's start off here. I want us to learn some personal introductions. So, as you know, 我 refers to me, I, that kind of thing, refers to yourself. So if you want to say my name is and kind of introduce yourself, there are, I'd say, like 2 main ways to say it, an informal and a more formal way. So let's start off with the formal. So the iPad's a little difficult to navigate, but 我叫, wait, I messed up. Okay, 我, and I wrote here the formal version, 我的名字. 名字 refers to name, so my name is basically, or I could say 我的名字叫, which my name is, so 我的名字叫拜托. That's my channel name, so you should try introducing yourself. Okay, so 你的名字叫什么? And then 我的名字叫, and then you should say your name. And if you want to be a little more informal, you can say 我叫 and then your name. So 我叫谁? I think most people say 我叫 more, but obviously it depends a little bit more on your context. So let's try saying the informal version. So 我叫 your name. Okay, great. And now to talk of your age, we say, I'd say also it's kind of the same kind of predicament where there's a more informal and like a formal way of saying this. I don't think this is totally necessary. 今年 just refers to this year. So if you want to say I am 20 this year, 我今年20岁. But a lot of the time you can just say 我20岁 and just cross this out if you don't really feel like you have to say the this year part. So 我今年20岁, 我20岁, I'm 20. This year I'm 20, 我今年20岁. So I have the pinyin down here just to help with the pronunciation, and of course we have the tones. So I have slide over here to help you with your age and some numbers in general. So, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 七八九十. Alright, can you just say this out loud? Okay, I'll just point with my Apple pencil and then you try to pronounce it, okay? So, doing great, okay. Oops. I think I wrote something. Okay. Alright, now this is where it gets a little bit trickier. So if we want to say like 11, you will just take 10 and then add the number on the end. So 11 would be like 11, just 10, 1, and then 20 for 20. I literally miswrote this. It's 20 years old, okay. And then 21 is 21, so we take 20, 20 here and add the 1. And you can do this with the other numbers as well. So if you want to say 40, 47, I mean, you can take 4, 10 basically. So 40 and then 7 for 7. Okay, so why don't we try saying these? Okay, so okay, good job. And then now to the more bigger numbers, we have 100. So 100, and then this is where R will turn into 200. My voice feels a little strange, I'm sorry. 200. So 200 by just refers to 100, just 100 in general. 千 is 1,000. 3,000, 3,000. As you can see, I'm still just taking the basic numbers and then just incorporating it, adding it into a bigger context for numbers. 3,000. I believe 2 is the only one that really changes the pronunciation as you go up. Okay, 3,000. Once again, here R turns into 2,000. 2,000. 1 refers to 10,000. Okay, multiple of 10,000. So you could say 3,000 or 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. This just means a multiple of 10,000 pretty much. So let's repeat these, okay? Let's repeat these. So 3,000, 2,000, 2,000. So you can see the tones 1. You will never say like 2,000. That refers to something completely else. So 2,000, we have to really enunciate the tones. 2,000. Say it one more time. Okay, good. Okay, we can go back to this slide. So try saying this age portion with your age, your name, your age. I'm gonna go back to this slide one more time. Okay, try to memorize how you would say your age. So for me, it would be 20. Okay. 你今年多大? Okay, good job. Okay, let's do this one next. If you want to introduce your kind of nationality, so 我是人 refers to person. So if we just plug in your country or area, you can say this about like your city too, just like about where you're from basically, but most of the time it is nationality. So for me, I could say 我是中国人 because 中国 refers to China. And so like last time, I'm just gonna go to some nationalities here. Obviously not all, but let's see. So 美国 is America. 国家, this word right here, this letter symbol, refers to country, but not all country names have 国 in them. So if you just want to refer to a country, just country as a word, it's 国家 with this symbol. But alright, so 美国, 中国, China, 英国. Okay, let's repeat those. Okay, good job, good job. And then I included some that don't have the 国 component of it. So this one is Brazil. It's 巴西. See how there's no 国 in it? 巴西. Okay. And 印度. For India, 日本, Japan, 加拿大, Canada, and Philippines. See how all this also kind of sound like the American or English pronunciation? Okay, let's repeat these, okay? So, 巴西, okay, 印度, 日本, 加拿大, Philippines. Sorry, I kind of mispronounced it. It's supposed to be kind of flat toned. Philippines. Okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna ask, or actually, you can just introduce yourself in this, your nationality. If none of those were your country, I suggest you just say your city name, and that's kind of enough. So, right. Okay, did you get that? Okay, now I have a question here. 你来自哪里? Where are you from? And to answer this, you can say kind of the same thing, like your nationality, or you can plug in your city. 我来自. So, 我来自上海. And then you can say 我来自 wherever, okay? 你来自哪里? Okay, great. This one is kind of just random. 我喜欢 just refers to I like. So, alright, just say it one time. Just say anything you like. Okay, good job. Alright, so I have some daily phrases. I believe I went through quite a few in the first video, but this is just some more I didn't really include, so right. Okay, are you ready? Okay, good. Okay, 是的, which basically refers to yes, 是的, and 不是的, no. Okay, 要, 我要, want. Or if you don't want something, you can say 不要. See how like 不 is kind of the overall like no kind of symbol, so 不要的, 不是的. Okay, next one. I kind of forgot to do the pinyin for this one. 什么? It's supposed to be all out right now. 什么东西? So 什么? Okay. 我听得懂. Or you could also say 我明白. Both of these mean I understand. I think for this 我听得懂 kind of variation, it more refers to like I understand the language. like I can understand what you're speaking. Okay, 明白 is more like a deeper level of understanding, and we'll get to 明白 later enough, I think. So 请, this you would usually plug in at the start of a sentence. So 请走开, 请滚. Okay, that's a bit extreme. So please do something, 请, and then whatever it is. 不好意思, 不好意思. Excuse me. You don't say this like before you ask something. Oh, 不好意思,厕所在哪里? That kind of thing. Okay. 等一下, 等一下. Wait a moment. 当然, 当然, 当然. Of course, and 好久不见, 好久不见. Long time no see. So let's repeat these, okay? So, that's good. Okay. 什么? Okay. 当然. Okay, good job. I feel like your pronunciation is really good. So next up we should learn how to describe ourselves in the kind of more emotional feeling context. So I have here, it looks so confusing. I think I made it more confusing than it should be, but it'll make sense. Okay, it'll make sense. So this is just me, they, you, and then all the different kind of feelings, adjectives. So 我饿了, 我饿了. I'm hungry, 我渴了. I'm thirsty, 我开心. I'm happy, or you could say this is kind of interchangeable with any of the other things here. 她渴了, she's or they're thirsty. 你开心, you're happy. So, but let's just say 我 because I think it's better to learn how to describe yourself first. 我生气, 生气. I'm mad. 我困了, 你困了. You're sleepy. 我伤心, 伤心. I'm sad. 我害怕, 我害怕. I'm scared. Okay. So let's learn how to describe ourselves, okay? And also, this thing over here just means that if you add 很, it just means very. So you could say 我很饿. If you say that, then you wouldn't say the 了, but 我很饿了. Actually, I could say that. I'm wrong. 他很渴了, 他很开心. He's very happy. They just mean like anybody, really. So you have to be too specific about pronouns here. 你很生气. You're very angry. Alright. But for these purposes, I think we should just keep it to 我 and the adjectives, okay? So just repeat after me. Okay? So 我饿了. 我渴了. 我开心. 开心. 我生气. 生气. 我困了. 我伤心. Okay. Alright, last one. 我害怕. 害怕. It's both very pitched downwards. 我害怕. Okay, good job. Okay. Now let's just do a few like interchangeable examples. Okay, let's say, how would you say you're very sad? just based off what you see. How do you say you're very sad? Okay, so it would be 你很伤心. 你很伤心. Okay, how do you say they're sleepy? 他困了. 他困了. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of different combinations. And you can also just say the name. So like Angela 困了. I don't know. Anna 害怕. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of different combinations. Okay, this one, it might be a little intimidating at first, but I promise we'll work through it. Okay, we'll work through it. So, all right, let's do a quick dialogue. A lot of these include words that we learned, so it's just cool to practice. Okay, to practice, and this is a bit of a more casual small talk kind of context. I think this is like a real small talk conversation. So let's apply what we learned. Okay, so I'll just read over it at first, and then we can do the dialogue together. Okay, so I'll just give you the gist of it. So, 你好，好久不见。早上好，你今天怎么样？今天我非常开心，明天要去法国。哇，太棒了！你要跟谁一起去？我要和我女儿一起去。她今年多大了？今年21岁。长大了，玩得开心，拜拜。哦，谢谢你，再见。Alright, I feel like I said it kind of scuffed because I was trying to keep my voice super down. I feel like when I speak Chinese, I like project a lot more, so my voice feels a little strained when I'm trying to keep a very soft voice. But anyways, I think, alright, it might be easier if we start off with me being in the green dialogue character, okay? So it's, your role would be the blue lines, and then we can reverse, okay? So, 你好，好久不见. So, morning, how are you today? Okay. 今天我非常开心，明天要去法国。Tomorrow I'm going to France, 法国. Okay, your turn. 我要和我的女儿一起去。I accidentally added 女的, my bad. 我要和我女儿一起去. Going with my daughter. So 女儿 is daughter. Okay, your turn. 今年21岁. 21. Okay. 谢谢你，再见. So, in Chinese, you can say bye bye or 再见. I feel like 再见 is more of a formal. Goodbye, bye bye is more casual. All right, let's switch. Okay, you are green now. Okay. 早上好，你今天怎么样？哦，太棒了！你要跟谁一起去？他今年多大了？长大了，玩得开心，拜拜。Okay, good job. Let me see if there's any new things here. 早上好, morning, good morning. I could say 下午好. Actually, no one really says that. 晚上好. I don't know. I don't think people would say that. I think 早上好 is the most common time you would say something like that. Okay. 开心明天 tomorrow. 法国棒了 is just good. Too cool. Good. Wow. Just a wow kind of expression. 一起 together. 一起玩得开心 have fun. Okay. And just oh. Alright. I think it's important to learn some travel phrases. I think these are things you need to know before you travel to any Mandarin speaking country. So very important. Please. Okay. So travel phrases. 厕所在哪里？厕所 just refers to restrooms. 厕所在哪里？ And this is interchangeable with anything. If you want to say where is the restaurant, 餐馆在哪里? Just 在哪里 is how you would ask where something is. Okay. 厕所在哪里? Okay. 多少钱？多少钱？钱 refers to currency, money. Okay. 多少钱？ How much money? Okay. Repeat it after me. 多少钱？多少钱？ Okay, good job. 太贵了。太 if you add it in front of an adjective, would mean too. So 太漂亮 too pretty, too, you want to say 太 ugly, 太丑了 but this one is too expensive. Someone offers you something and they're like, oh my gosh, buy it. You can say 太贵了，不要买。Okay. Do you speak English? Would be 你会说英语吗？英语 refers to English. 你会说英语吗？ And then I have some general directions. Okay. So 左右东 sorry, my voice just totally cracked there. 东西南北 东 refers to east, 西 west, 南 north, 北 wait, I might have gotten this mixed up. I'm pretty sure I need to fix this. Bei should be north, Nan should be south. Beijing, you know, city, the capital, Beijing, that's in the north. That's how I realized I totally wrote it wrong. Beijing, Nanfang, okay. And then 上下, shang, up, 下, down. Okay, 下一楼, go down a floor, 上一楼, up a floor. So let's just repeat these, okay? 左右东西南北上下 Okay, good job. Okay, let's move on to some foods and drinks, okay? So you know what you want. Okay. So, you can start off with saying 我想吃 I want to eat, or 我想喝 I want to drink. So 我想吃面条我想吃米饭我想吃汉堡我想吃蛋糕我想吃面包 Okay? Or some drinks. Oops, sneak peek. 我想喝酒 I want to drink alcohol. 我想喝奶茶 milk tea. 我想喝水 water. Okay, so let's just let's do this. Okay, think of something that you want to eat here. I know it's not a very expansive pool menu, but let's just do 我想吃 and then whatever you would like to eat. Okay, so 我想吃 and then whatever. Okay, nice. Okay, good job. Alright, for me personally, I love noodles, so I would just say 我想吃面条. And now drink, so 我想喝. Which one do you want to drink? Okay. Nice choice. That's a valid choice. Okay, I have a very quick travel dialogue that I think might be helpful to you. And we can kind of take turns like last time, although I think the most likely scenario is with you being in the blue, unless you are working at a Chinese TSA or I don't know, support desk. Alright, so I'll just read over the whole thing and then we can take turns, okay? So just listen and just pay attention once again to the pinyin, how I pronounce everything, and then the translations. So 欢迎来到机场. I feel like most of the time it'll be more like 欢迎来到浦东机场. 请问在哪里可以买票？在你的左边，往这边走。你能重复一遍吗？在你的左边，往这边走。我明白了，谢谢。Okay, so this is pretty. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so I'll be the black dialogue, and you can speak the blue portion. Okay. So, 欢迎来到机场。在你的左边，往这边走。就在你的左边，往这边走。Nice. Okay. You know what? Why don't we try it the other way around, just for fun, just to get you practice with some of these words, okay? So, also, 欢迎, welcome. Yeah, okay, 明白了, I understand. This is more of like a contextual I understand, not like I understand your English. 我听懂 means I can understand your language pretty much. Or that's not exactly what it means. I'm kind of rambling, sorry. But 我明白了 is more of a deeper understanding. So, okay. 请问在哪里可以买票？你能重复一遍吗？ So just repeat this one more time for me. 我明白了，谢谢。Awesome. Okay. This is more of like a random thing I wanted to incorporate because I thought it would be fun. This is just some internet slang, like online. So I thought I would share with you. Just to make you more like a knower, you know? Okay. Alright, so YYDS. This, if you just see these 4 letters. Okay. If you see these, it usually refers to 永远的神. Best of the best, basically Chinese slang version of the goat. Okay, the goat. You could see this commented under like a celebrity, like a basketball player or something. So, 永远的神. And then this one, YL. This means 笑死我了,笑死我了. Basically the equivalent of LOL, laughing literally to death. So 笑 is basically smile, laugh. 笑 okay. 笑死我了. 死 is the Chinese word for death. Kind of morbid here, but it's funny in this context. So 笑死我了. Okay, you know what? Why don't we repeat these? Okay. 永远的神. Pronunciation getting so much better. Okay, just kidding. Your pronunciation has been good this entire time. Okay. 笑死我了. 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 I feel like my pronunciation is getting worse. Okay. 笑死我了. Awesome. Okay. Now you have 2 new phrases to show off, basically. Okay. Oh my god, guys. The noise in this neighborhood is actually astronomical. I'm sorry. So, last slide. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more soft-spoken ASMR. Thank you so much for the support on the first video. That was absolutely insane. I never expected it to get that big. So I got a lot of requests for follow-ups, part 2. I did make a teaching you cute Chinese phrases, but I think more people wanted just a continuation of the basic Chinese. So I hope that this was a satisfying sequel to that. Once again, absolutely how the fact that it got that big, I never expected that. So thank you so much to you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. So yeah, I'll see you guys 下次再见面. I actually don't know how to say that. Okay, so 谢谢你们看我的小视频. Thank you guys so much, and 晚安. 晚安. I forgot to include that. 晚安. Good night. 晚安. 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 I'm gonna write that out for you guys really quickly. Oh my gosh. If this iPad wants to collaborate. 晚安. Good night. 晚安. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to add that because I felt like that was pretty relevant to this video. So yeah, subscribe and bye bye.